What would you change about the male body and why? It'd be great if erections were as voluntary as a lot of women think they are. Just those feelings in general. I wish we could flip them on and off. We'd have a utopian society in less than 10 years. And what will make the society utopian in less than 10 years in your opinion? Just asking. It was mostly a joke at how more productive everyone would be if they could turn off their sexuality. If you really think about it, a lot of problems stem from sexuality, rape, pedophilia, gender roles, disagreements on the morality of homosexuality, etc. Not to mention the insurmountable amount of time people spend worrying about the opposite sex / potential partners. Wolverine bone claws and a greater jumping capacity. Double jump when in the 2.0 patch. Got a release date. Summer of 2052 assuming funding doesn't run out. Malik 753 had a comment about the pH of jizz. A comment above UBTW. IDK I just feel you two should meet. /view 200D. That last drip of urine once you zip your pants and start walking. I know people have all kind of techniques, but they don't work for me. My urologist taught me to just wink my butthole 3 times. This sentence made me lol. Thank you. 1. Eliminate male pattern baldness. 2. Eliminate back hair. 3. Standardize pea size. The fun size and foot longs both have it rough. You didn't even mention the ear hair. Good call. File that under back door. You guys pretty much nailed it. Make it cross compatible so you could easily swap in new parts when they got broken down. Until cyberpunk happens and your employer owns half your body. Sounds like a skill issue. Turning swimmers on and off at will. Ability to regrow teeth. Ability to regenerate body parts and organs. This is why Reddit needs to bring back awards. Become centaurs. I, too, want to gallop through the plains with my own horse legs while carrying a bow. Nice. I'd have wings so I could fly. Yeah, that's what I would do. And S on cars. You don't need wings to S on cars. Can confirm. I'm a man who was born missing an arm, so it's easy for me to know what I would change. If I could change one thing about my body, I'd give myself a bigger dick. Make it prehensile and you've basically got another arm. This is my fisting arm. Temperature regulating internal balls instead of an external ballsack would be nice. Slightly better placement of the prostate would be nice too. For those that don't enjoy receiving anal. Do you mean you would place the prostate in such a way that receiving anal became more pleasurable? Or do you mean that you would move the prostate somewhere that made it was more easily accessible and didn't require digital anal penetration? Perhaps to the now empty scrotum? Honestly, I like both of these ideas. The latter was what I had in mind, but the former would be an acceptable but less exciting alternative. Yeah, but now imagine instead of being kicked in your balls, being kicked in your prostate. / comes / God admit you asshole. I would put the pee and balls under the chin and neck. That way whenever a woman talked to you, you could hit them with "Stop looking at my D. My eyes are up here." Then I would only wear tight turtlenecks. So my neck D and neck balls would be clearly outlined and very visible as I shake my head and make it jiggle. Everybody's talking back about my tight neck. Testicles on the inside. I know there's a reason they are on the outside, but I'd change that reason so they could be on the inside. Balls on the outside is stupid. Major Achilles heel. I believe Achilles would be a commander of the Myrmidons rather than a major. Nothing drastic. Just want the core to be more flexible. For obvious reasons. I need web shooters on wrists. This. Make the P detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the time. I can leave it home when I think it's going to get me in trouble, or I can rent it out when I don't need it. Yes. But what happens when you leave it at home? Meet someone totally hot and realize you need it? You whistle like you're calling the dog inside. /s. I would do away with male pattern baldness. Everyone deserves hair. Balls on the inside. Less hair in the butt crack. No more nipples. I think it's because of the way we are formed. But like, Why do men need nipples? We don't need them. They just form. The default form of an embryo is generally what you would expect on a female, including V and nipples. During growth of the fetus and addition of male hormones, the V closes up, the ova is moved down, the C turns into a full-on protruding penis. Nipples actually work in men. We just don't have enough of the produce milk hormones. Some mothers have so much of those hormones in their body that male babies absorb a lot of it and can actually excrete milk from their nipples for a few days after childbirth. It's commonly called witch's milk. They're just there, and are there on almost all mammals. Inspect a male dog's tummy. You'll see their nipples too. It's also why excessive steroid use causes men to lactate. Increased testosterone results in the body producing estrogen, female hormone, to balance things out. Regenerative hearing. We have all the equipment to regenerate it, but mammals lack the ability to signal the cells like birds and fish. Clearly we are gonna have to do something about the heart, because heart disease is one mythifica. Maybe change the distribution of body fat. Men pack it onto their stomachs and pack much more visceral fat, which puts strain on our stomachs. I would love it if the pee were just a bit less of a little weenie about cold. Eliminate erectile dysfunction, eliminate male pattern baldness, eliminate prostate and testicular cancer. Why specify the types of cancer? Because they're unique to men. If the question were about women, I would say the same about their exclusive cancers. And of course, F all cancers. Complete mental control over the pee, erections, even size, ejaculation, fully retractable pee and scrotum, hair loss, pimples, shaving. As a dude who takes ages to come, even solo, yes please. Take my G-spot out of my ass. Well, at least men know where to find yours. U0001F972. Less body hair, quicker refractory period, more control over when orgasms happen. Those are things that you can work on. Proper training will decrease refractory period. You just have to work at it. But it's not really worth it. Honestly, not that much benefit to it. Lol. Zero hair loss. I just want my foreskin unamputated. Our nipples should function as water reserves. The ability to come and still keep going. That is possible. It's not that uncommon with myself, but I think a part of it has to do with having such incredible sex to the point where you're so stimulated that you can't help but stay hard after you bust your load. Internal testicle/scrotum and a retractable penis. I wonder, would the times for the 100-meter race come down? A lot of those runners seem to be working against a serious weight penalty. An internal button to immediately release bloated gas. FML. Internal. Someone might hit your fart button during class.